Ever since I was a little kid, I've always been a musician, and I've always been wanting to do music. Then I found out what YouTube was, started YouTube, and then that music passion kind of faded away for a while. Don't get me wrong, I was always a music kid. I loved music growing up, but you know, the love for guitar and making music kind of came later. Around when COVID hit is around the time I started recording myself on GarageBand on my iPad doing shitty vocal covers while I sang like yeah. Now I'm in a band that actually sounds somewhat decent, so which you should totally go follow on Spotify. More Sinners than Saints. Thank you. Yeah, and within those past 6 years, I've accumulated items and these things to help me build this. So, without any further ado, this is my studio. This wall where the TD Drummer Red Awesome Shark poster sits now is the original spot in the videos, or just around the same area where it's at. So I thought, you know, get that in the background of the videos now, and then that kind of stretched out. You know, I got this shelf over here. Let's start over here. Let's hope I'm in frame. We got my little Jurassic Park setup. I'll move the interface. We got a Jurassic Park Lego setup on Indoraptor, but I bought that on the first Emo Adventure trip. Got a picture of my grandfather. Love him to death, miss him to death every day. We got his tower. Got a little Pamela Voorhees tombstone because we pay in blood by the Curse of Crystal Lake. We got the Demogorgon and the Terminator. We got my little collectibles down here, and then we move over here. The next video I do will be more talking in depth about this, but these are the recording guitars that I use. I have two over here, one in the case, and then these guys that are my main shredders. We got Jackson, Ibanez, Fender, Jackson, BC Rich, Ibanez, Fender, Jackson, James Moore. Fun fact, I don't think James Moore is also called James Moore Guitars anymore, and yeah, they're I think like I guitars or something, I don't know, or P guitars or something like that. They're a letter guitar. We got that. We got some stuff in the back there. We got all my cameras over the years that I've collected, whether they work and or don't. We got a vocal amp, my first ever amp, that small one. Then we got a Laney vocal amp. Got all my PS4 games, a couple Lego sets up there, and then, you know, move on to the cabinet. My buddy gave me this. No, my buddy gave me that. No, my dad gave me that. This is the first amp my dad gave me. It was like my first real amp, and yeah, has some battle damage. There's the lamp from the other room that was going to be the film studio, that, to anybody wondering, no, that is just my bedroom now. Got a little whiskey glass that, hold on, that's cool. Pop off the lid, dude. How fucking sick is that? My dad got me this at Goodwill. It's an EMF. So that was cool when he called me. He was really excited when he got it. So I was like, hell yeah, dude. Got some CDs because I was born in 2005, so I'm old as shit. We got the guitars that don't get shown as much love, but I still love them to death. These ones I'll talk about in this video. We got my first acoustic with a Chucky sticker. We got my first guitar. This was the first guitar I ever chose. This was the first guitar I ever chose out for myself. A Epiphone SG. I slept that on there because I was like, oh, it reminds me of my band. Yeah, this guitar doesn't work anymore. Got this telly that I have to redo the springs on. This is a Floyd Rose, so that's why it's never strung. I don't know what the problem with my Flying V is. I've never used this bad boy on a recording, and I've had it for over a year. This was my first ever Telecaster I bought. Candy. Now you know why there's tape. Candy apple red. You can see it right there. This guitar. They don't make them like this anymore. There's Les Paul. Oh, RJ, it's stereotypical. No, it isn't, because I hate Les Pauls, fun fact. I think this thing is obnoxiously heavy. But for baritone, like, tunings. Nope, that's not a low tuning. Anyways, it sounds great. It holds great tuning. The action's perfect. The pickups are stock. These are how I have mine set up. I got the bridge practically touching the strings, and then the neck practically non-existent, like your father. We got a Ernie Ball Stingray. Is a little more jazzy vibe, you know. This bad boy was my first ever 7-string. You see this one, I had no problem setting the camera down. I thought it was fun. We got the Ice 9 sticker, Jackson pickups, 30-way switch, tone, volume, stock, beautiful. And that's the thumbnail. This is my custom hand-painted BC Rich Bloodstained Warlock. Single pickup, cartel bridge. That's it. It's beating the holy hell. Yeah, I've paid $100 for it. And the cool thing is, I painted it up here, but back here was already painted like this, so it's got these like red scratches and like... I'm gonna use this guitar in that video someday, probably when I do my How to Sound Like Slaughter to Prevail video. And then the final switch up my hollow body, where the input jack fell in, which is another reason this one isn't used, otherwise I would be using this. This is beautiful. This is a piece of art. And I'm honestly scared to use it whenever I would. Like whenever I start recording with it, because I'd always be like, oh, I'm gonna break it. Really hope that looked okay. But now we move on to... Fuck. Mind you, I'm a 6-foot man. Up for debate. I'm a tall man, point being. I can't put it up without a stool. Wow. Got these little pick holders. We got that one. We got that one. And then we got that one. Got my array of caffeine for when I'm inevitably out and I start having withdrawals. We got the red guitar that I record most of my recordings on. I took that down because it was just in the way of last night's video. The reactions to the guitars. Go check that out if you haven't already. Got this from my girlfriend a while back and it just ended up in my studio. My girlfriend's mother made me a dinosaur. My girlfriend's also in the middle of moving, so I have her cow. And that's my monkey. Oh yeah, keyboard. Then we move on to the other wall, which consists of a poster, the Public Nuisance cover, Famous Last Words, Nightmare on Elm Street, a little tattoo thing, a light, and a little gothic area. I got this little light and it looks like candles. Then we move over to the junk desk right now. That's going to be a workstation, a whiteboard for work. That's going to be the mic booth. And then we got this corner. Dinosaur on a tree, I might add. My main 7-string I record with. Larry! My Korean-made Fender one-piece with Seymour Duncans in it. Love that. My small amp with my big orange. ADHD likes playing with that. That was my first piece of fan mail, an R and a J. My girlfriend and I both got those. The Styler mustache, go check out that video if you haven't already. My array of pedals, and then we got the Jaws scene. Look, this is a dream come true for me. I've always wanted my own studio. This is my work area, my office, whatever you want to call it. It's super cool. I worked hard on it, and yeah. Okay. And with that being said, thank you for watching. In tomorrow's video, I will be doing a breakdown kind of like today's video, so stay tuned if this was kind of your style. I'm going to be showing you all of my recording cars, so okie dokie. I will see you all in tomorrow's video, which I'm actually uploading tomorrow for the first time in my life. What am I hitting? Oh, I'm hitting the table. Oh, wait, go get the merch. Go follow us on Spotify. Go follow me on TD Drummer and Red Awesome Truck, where I'm a paranormal investigator with my best friend TD Drummer. And we have our YouTube channel, TRH. I will see you all in tomorrow's video. Goodbye.